Hi there, Winnie. So we've got these first essays from you. Great. I'm happy to see that you're working hard in order to prepare for IELTS. So let's take a look straight away at what you've written. Okay, education is crucial to a child's development, '(S). Thus, it merits a pause to discuss what teaching approach helps students to learn better. While some people suggest that schools should be a fun place, others claim the opposite, that schools should be for serious academic work only. In my opinion, a school curriculum that includes various joyful elements helps students to learn more effectively. Lovely. To begin, entertaining classroom activities can engage students in the learning process, and the more engaged, ED here, they are in class, the more thoroughly they understand the knowledge that is taught. Nice structure there with the more, very good. Just be careful with using the right participle here. It is due to the fact, this is due to the fact, not it, this is due to the fact that children have a short attention span, and they lose interest easily if they find the lesson boring. As recent studies have indicated, students who often learn by participating in various tasks during class achieve better grades than those who learn in classes which focus more on lecturing. All right, lovely, very good. Furthermore, introducing fun and exciting events at school is beneficial. Why? Because this whole thing is one thing, introducing fun and exciting events. Okay? So it should just have a singular. Is beneficial to the psychological well-being of the students. As study pressure increases as they grow up, students have little time for fun, whether they are at school or at home. By organizing sports day or Christmas party, all right, this should be a sports day or Christmas party. It provides chances for students to relax and develop positive thinking. This, in turn, strengthens their ability to counterbalance the stress they may feel. Okay? Feel, you need the bare infinitive here. In addition, if students are happy in school, they will have a stronger attachment to the school, and they will have and be willing to participate actively in their school lives. To conclude, it is worthwhile for schools to include more fun elements in the curriculum so as to enhance students' academic performance, singular. Well, yeah, it could be plural too, that's fine, as well as their mental well-being. Now, this definitely should be single though, okay? This is really very nice, Winnie. You've used a lot of nice vocabulary, you've used some great grammar, some really nice structures, it's cohesive, you've supported this really well. So for your first essay, this is really, really very nicely done, okay? Yeah, I mean, that's it. That's what you should be doing, okay? So well done. Let's take a look at your second essay. Okay, here it is. An enjoyable activity with the child, let's see. Some people suggest that parents spending times with their children on fun activity help nurture important skills and stimulate the child's creativity better than reading. All right, there are some grammar problems here, some S's and things that need to be corrected. So some people suggest that parents spending time with their children on fun activities, IES, help nurture important skills and stimulate the child's creativity better than reading. Okay, I believe there is no single activity that can provide all the training, no S, to fulfill the development needs of children. Now here you need a linking device. You know what? Something as simple as and would do the job. So and joyful reading, as well as other interesting activities, should be provided to children so that they can receive sufficient training, no S, in all the essential areas. Okay, so what you're saying is that, I just want to make sure I understand your position here. You're basically saying that both of them are necessary, okay? If that's what I understood. So, and the reason I need to know that is that if that's your position, then you need to support it in the rest of your essay. So I just want to make sure I understand your position. Okay. To begin, substantial reading with your child is of paramount importance to the development of your child now and in the future. Babies learn about emotions by listening to their parents during storytelling. Toddlers build up their vocabularies and develop their creativity when reading picture books with parents, if they are able to turn reading into a habit. Okay, what's happening here? This is a super long sentence. Let's see where it starts and where it ends, okay? Starts here, keeps going, keeps going, keeps going. Wow, look where it ends. Okay, so you definitely missed at least 1 or 2 opportunities to create a new sentence. Let's take it from the beginning. So, babies learn about emotions by listening to their parents during storytelling, and toddlers build up their vocabularies and develop their creativity when reading picture books with parents. Full stop. If they are able to turn reading into a habit, these children will continue to read when they grow older, and it certainly lays a strong foundation for their future education. You could have stopped here, and then this way, they will be more able to study on their own and be more creative by extensive reading. Okay? So, a few things about this paragraph. What you said is lovely. It's really very nice. Okay? The vocabulary is good. The ideas are strong and well thought out and developed. However, be careful with like these gigantic sentences because you lose the meaning. Okay? You could see that I took this one sentence, which was essentially a paragraph, and I split it into 3. And another thing is that a paragraph should not consist of 2 sentences. It should consist of at least like 4 or 5, at least. Okay? All right, moving on. On the other hand, it is sometimes more beneficial to be active rather than read. Okay, I had to change the syntax a little bit. This is because, not it, this is because you're referring back to that. This is because children not only need to develop cognitive skills, but they are also required to train, their fine motor skills, coordination skills, and interpersonal skills. You didn't have to write skills every single time. Look what you could have done. They are also required to train their fine motor, coordination, and interpersonal skills, which are of equal importance as well. For instance, no capital here. Parents are encouraged to let their children play with building blocks or beading to improve the use of their fingers, whereas enjoying an afternoon in the playground can let your child exercise their muscles with the addition of learning manners and interaction with other people. Not to mention, now this is not a full sentence here. Careful. You could have just said additionally. Okay? Additionally, much research. Why? Because research is uncountable. It cannot be plural. So, otherwise, you know what you could have said? You could have said many studies. Many studies, that is countable. You can make it plural. So, additionally, many studies have established that play makes children more creative. Okay. Now, what you're missing here is something you learned in the online course, which is that you really need to have like a conclusive statement, which kind of goes back to your first idea. Okay? All right. To conclude, there is no one golden rule on how to raise children. While reading is an essential activity for child development, it is equally necessary for parents to arrange other interesting activities for their children so as to cater for their all-around development. Lovely, lovely. Okay, so we talked about some of the issues in this essay. They are issues that I'm certain you can easily overcome because your ideas and your grammar, for the most part, and your vocabulary as well, are really at a nice level. So we just have to kind of tweak some of these things, okay? But really, for your first essays, these are absolutely lovely. Now what you need to do is you need to correct them based on these suggestions in this video correction, and then send that back to us. You're also going to create an error correction list where you write down all the essays, all the errors I pointed out, and next to those just write the corrected version. Okay, and also, of course, you'll write your next essays, keeping in mind my suggestions, and try to do this within the next 24 hours or so you can really apply everything you've been learning and not forget a single thing. Okay, send these all back to us in your next email. We'll be here, we'll be waiting, so good luck with your writing.